Hey, beautiful people. Toni-Maree here in my study with a weak connection, as is per usual for Australia's capital, it's Canberra. I still don't quite understand this, but anyway. I'm on my phone. It is raining outside. I've finished work for the day, and I just wanted to sort of touch base on human values and why they're so important. Now, if you're in my group or you've seen me around for a while, you know that I'm pretty big on living your values, on living your uniqueness and having a bit of courage to do so. But it's easy for me to say all that because I've done the work. You know, it's been, 14 years now since I started my journey. And to start with, I had no idea of who I was, what I wanted to do with this world and in this world, and who I wanted to be. So I had to start from the basics. Now, I was given some great advice by my mum, who's passed last year, and one of them was to try lots of things. Try lots of different things that you think you might like until you work out what you really want to be doing, and then go for it. And that's fantastic, and that worked beautifully for me because I worked out I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be a counsellor. I did it for a while. I didn't want to be a psychologist. I interviewed people like crazy to work that one out because I really thought I wanted to be. Didn't want to be a teacher. I'd worked with kids for many years, 20 years, and I kind of needed a break from that for a little while. But I didn't want to teach because teachers weren't about helping kids so much anymore. It was about actually doing admin and other bits and pieces and reporting and all the rest of it. I wanted to be doing something that really helped people. And how I got into coaching is a bit of a story, but one of the things I did was to look at my values. And one of my really early coaches, who actually ripped me off, so she wasn't a very nice person, but one thing she did get me to look at, which I always thank her for, is to write down what my values were. Now, I'd done them years before, but they change over time. Okay, what I've found is that there are about 3 that do not change. They're fundamental to who we are as a person, what we value. Okay, so one of mine is obviously family, right? Because you all know that. That's one of my big ones. Another one for me is being really, truly authentic. Okay, and authentic to me means not just people walking their talk, but it's how you actually live your life as well. Okay, so that's really important to me. And the other one is as I'm a giver. Okay, but giving to receive, well, it's not so much that even. It's more about giving of myself, giving of my gifts, expecting and anticipating a decent return for that, sharing that information and that gift, but not being selfish, self-centered about it. Really opening my heart, having a bit of courage and putting that out there. So that's what authentic means to me. So what I found was, and then there's a whole heap of others as well. So what I found was that it's not just which values, human values are yours, it's what they mean to you. So if you choose a word like authentic, what does that mean for you? And it's raining outside. I'll just show you. This is Canberra on a rainy day. That's my backyard. And it got me thinking, we often sit down and we address our values and try and work out who we are when we're going through difficult times. We sit down and go, okay, well, who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What do I want to be doing? Who do I want in my life? All the rest of it. And so when we sit down and do our values, it comes from a place of scarcity. It comes from a place of vulnerability, not from a place of strength and joy and magic, awesomeness. So sometimes we can actually set ourselves off down a path that is really not where we should be going. So what I want to encourage everybody in this quick video today is to sit down when you're feeling happy, when you're feeling joyful, and now's a great time. It's a 1 year. For people doing numerology who know anything about numerology, it's the year where beginnings happen. It's also the beginning of a new year, so it's a beautiful, beautiful time to sit down and go, okay, not only what did I do well last year, but where do I want to be in 12 months' time? What are the values I want to have shared with the world? What do I want to be known for? And I don't mean known for in your job so much as known for in life. So if you were to cark it in 12 months' time, no, you're not going to, but say you were, what would you want to be remembered for? Because that is the magic. That is your sunny day values. They're the values that are going to help you live for yourself, to be who you are, to be unique, to love life and be awesome. That's my 2 cents worth for today. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video. Shoot me your comments below. Toni-Maree, I'm out of here. Stay awesome, everybody.